got my hands on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and I'm excited today to show you my first 10 customizations I would make, whether you are unboxing your iPhone 16 for the first time or you're updating your current iPhone to the iOS 18. I decided to upgrade my iPhone 11 Pro Max because it was working fine since 2020 until this year when it didn't. So if you are on the fence about deciding to upgrade, check out my latest video about the 4 key factors I considered before deciding to upgrade. So now let's dive into this unboxing. So out of the box, there's some exciting features and enhancements I noticed, and there's also some things I didn't quite enjoy. So the first thing is that the camera definitely stick out a lot more than they did on the previous model for my iPhone 11. So because of that, it does give this tapping feature that I'm not too fond about. So I did decide to opt and get a case, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that case on. But look at that desert titanium. That thing is so beautiful. Like, most of the outside of this phone is very light and pale color, so I opted for a clear case off of Amazon. I'll put the link in my description, but it was super cheap. It was like $8, and I can still enjoy the color of my phone. Looking at this, I do have that USB-C feature now, so now my iPad Pro and my iPhone will use the same charger. So now I only have to go around or move around with only one. So that will make my everyday carry a lot more simple. So looking at the hardware of this device, you have your volume buttons and your action button that they had featured on the previous iPhone model. You have your dynamic island at the top. Then you have your power button and now our camera control. So we did not get the 2 terabyte storage capability on this iPhone. So I did opt for the 1 terabyte. But going in from the last video, I can already see that my battery capacity, going through health, is at 100%. So my iPhone 11 was running at 80%. And so now I feel very comfortable that I'm at that 100%. We'll see how long that lasts. So for the camera, we've gotten this new hardware feature of a camera control. So now, don't talk about my studio, but when we click onto this thing, we can zoom in, almost like we're using a normal camera, like my Sony. You can also double tap to take a picture, or you can soft tap to change things like zoom, cameras, styles, tone, depth, and exposure. I do have that new cinematic feature now, so being able to add beauty to my videos. And now we have that capability of 120 in 4K, and HD goes to that 120 as well. Now, let's get into customization. These are the first 10 things that I would do if I'm looking to customize my new device. So the first thing we'll go to is that lock screen. So we'll go here. We're gonna hold down, and I'm gonna change my wallpaper this time. So I wanted something nice and simple. We can long hold and customize. So now we are able to change the flashlight and camera buttons. Because I have that camera control, I'm gonna go ahead and take the camera off. And I'm not too fond of having the flashlight there because most of the time your battery life will drain, especially if it bumps in your pocket or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that off as well. Okay, I'm going to add my widgets. So I like to use my fitness. I like to use my alarm clock when I'm setting those before the day. And let's use something, I typically like to have my motivations, but I did not download that yet. So let's go ahead and put in our calendar. Well, I do have Pep Talk. So Pep Talk is, let's see what they have. Ah, perfect, daily quote. So we'll go ahead and use that. All right. I like to change the colors of these. I like to make mine blue because that's my favorite color. And I like this style and making it a little bit thinner. Okay. And then for the date, I would much rather have it being, let's see, there's so many things that you can change it to. Your journal, reminders, YouTube music. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's keep it as a calendar. Keep that date. Let's actually get that blue to match this blue. So we'll go in to here. We'll go for that blue. It's a little darker. And then make it just a tad bit lighter. Now it matches the words on there. So our two bottom buttons, I want something that's going to be nice and quick. So since I have my camera control here, let's do something like, I do use my timer a lot. And let's do a quick one for the calculator. Can I use YouTube on here? Let's see. You have an Instagram button. There's so many here. You know what? I think that's a good bet. I think I like that one. We can also do a shortcut, but I'm not going to really worry about that right now. Okay, so we'll put that one back as, man, I really kind of like the whole Instagram thing, but I don't want that to be on the first thing on my list. So let's put the calculator. All right. So now that is set, we're gonna go next to your home screen. So we're gonna open that up. All right, so for my home screen, I'm gonna apply my one-page rule where I have 3 apps, 3 widgets, and 3 non-negotiables. So I'm gonna take all of these off. So you wanna remove everything, and it's really just to keep clutter from your phone. So I really do not like spending so much time on my phone. I really like personable interactions. So taking all of these off, all these widgets, we're gonna make this super clear. Okay, we're gonna add our widget. Let's go ahead and add the YouTube. Fine, YouTube, where are you? Yo, did I download YouTube? That's crazy. Let's go to the App Store. Let's make sure YouTube is downloaded. Ah, it wasn't. So while that downloads, I'll go ahead and get my other ones in. Let's go ahead and add the reminders. I like the long ones. Edit, we're gonna add widget. We're gonna add the calendar. Let's make this one smaller. This can be smaller too. Then let's go ahead and add my 3 apps. So my 3 non-negotiables are gonna be my phone. My eye is so trained to finding the color. This is so crazy. That's what I'll do first. We're gonna go to customize again. I'm gonna put it back to light mode just so I can find everything. Oh my goodness. Here we go, phone. We're going to add to the home screen. So now you can put these wherever. So like if I wanted to put it there, I could, without it locking. We're gonna add the messages to home screen. And obviously we're gonna add music. That's most likely going to be in music. And then my 3 apps. So I'm gonna do Chrome, Mail, and Photos. So I'm gonna take this one, I'm gonna add that to the home screen. I'm going to do Chrome. And I'm going to do Mail. Right now I'm using Google Mail, or Gmail, so I'm gonna just add that one until I get the other one uploaded. But I don't want these to be right here. I want to bring them down here. I can really put them anywhere, guys. What? This is crazy. It literally just sticks, whatever. Put this in the middle. It's still gonna slightly lock. Okay. That's crazy. And then where's YouTube? So the camera just slightly died, so I just plugged it back in. So where were we? Here. We're gonna add that YouTube widget now. I like to have my quick one for YouTube because I'm usually always looking at different videos or ideas or things like that. So I'm gonna add that widget. What if I put these in the middle? Well, I can just put these anywhere, right? Ooh. What if I do down the line? Yeah. Can I put them over here? This is crazy. So we'll go there, and then now we'll customize the color. So we'll go tint it. Let's go blue. Less gray. We'll make it right about there. So even my YouTube one went blue. So now my home screen, my 1-page rule is now set. So we've gotten the home screen, we've gotten the lock screen. Let's go to this control center. I've been hearing a lot of things for this. Look at all of this. Wow. Let's go ahead and customize the control center. There's so many controls on here. So I'm going to, let's just take all of these off. Let's look at it with it completely empty. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. So look at all those spots, and then you have your music one. Can I make this smaller? I can make that smaller. Oh my God. Okay, you got home setup. Okay, I don't really have too many smart home things, so I'm gonna honestly take those off too. Then you have, so that disappeared a whole little section. So now this is like all my connectivity things. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and, if I can, take satellite off. Can I customize those? Maybe, possibly, okay. And then another empty one. Holy smokes. Okay, so let's add some controls. So looking, my camera keeps dying. Okay, another feature that you can customize is your photos. So we can go through and kind of change. So they say what's new in photos. You got that all new design, new collections, and fully customizable. So they really changed the design of how your utilities, albums, everything is just kind of shared. So we'll go down here to customize and reorder. And then now you can choose which things you would like to hide or reorder. So I'm gonna keep recent days. I'm gonna take off people and pets, pin collections off, love memories, love trips. I'm gonna take those featured photos. Sometimes they'll put like really cool landscape photos or nature photos, but it's a hit or miss sometimes. I'm gonna take off media types, utilities, shared, and wallpaper suggestions. So I'm really just keeping my recent days, memories, trips, and albums because I kind of want it to work like a photo album. So I'd really want to just see those memories and trips. So now you see them a little bit cleaner. You have all of your photos at the top. You have your recent days, so you can be like, what did I do the other day? You go to today, yesterday, and memories. So if you had anything, like I had a birthday photo shoot, they put together all of my fall pictures, and anything that I had a lot of big moments with, you can see. So let's go ahead and customize the fitness. So I use my Apple Watch while I'm at work or while I'm coaching clients or my personal workouts. So we're gonna go to that fitness tab and see what we can customize here. So they said, what's new in fitness? So you can make a customizable summary, all new fitness plus, flexible goals, and training load. That is something I'm really looking forward to because you couldn't really go in and put in how much weight or anything for your workout. So now we're gonna see how the workouts are gonna add up. So we're gonna continue. Man, look at this step count and distance. Oh, that's crazy. So they have my sessions that I've had. So I do use a MyZone band when I'm working out as well. So they have all of my sessions here. Oh, wow. Yeah, so let's go ahead and edit that summary. So I do want to keep my step count, but I'm going to take distance off. I'm also going to take off the Apple Fitness and maybe add a different card to it. Are they going to let me? Okay, they did. I'm going to take off rewards because I'm not really worried about that. We're going to take off trends and let's keep trainer chips. I think that's pretty cool. So let's add, see what they have to add. So trainer tips, definitely keep that. Yeah, this is the one I wanted. Training load. So get insights that help you decide whether to push or when to recover. We're going to put that on there. Let's go ahead and add that card. We're going to bring trainer tips to the top part. We'll take sessions off too. Boom. So save it like that. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and set up this training load. So see how you're tracking your workouts can build your fitness, and they can also put a strain on your body. So with training load, let's see how your 7-day load compares to your 28-day load. So let's go to next. Rate your effort. Yeah, let's turn that on. Personalized insights. Okay, cool. So I guess I'll have to go ahead and do a nice little workout and see how that works. I'll come back and show my month update on using a lot of these. So you can see my training load from the past 7 days, and it says well above, so 59%. So I did start working out. I hit my 3 workouts this previous week, so I can tell that dip went up or above my normal. Yeah, those 2 weeks I was changing my schedule at work, so I could see it was very much below average. And then you can see how many times I closed my ring. That's going to be perfect for fitness tracking. That's awesome. All right, let's see. Cool. All right, so that was fitness. The next thing is this tap back emoji. So going into your text messages, you can go here. So obviously, you click onto here. So now we have the capability of using different emojis. So it's not just your custom heart, thumbs up, thumbs down. You can choose any emoji. So I do like using these, especially if you don't have the time to text someone back, but you want them to know that you read their message or give some type of emotion back. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. So let's actually switch it up. Let's use an emoji. Let's use this one. Oh, that's crazy. Yep. So now you can use those different emojis as your tap back reply. We're about halfway through my customization tips. So let's go ahead and knock out the action button. So I kind of already played with this. So if you go into your settings, you go to the action button and you can customize it. So personally, I want to run my action button as a shortcut for a new note. So if I go in, I can go ahead and choose another one. Let's actually do open notes. Let's do, okay, so it makes you choose a specific one. What if we do recent notes? Okay, so let's do that. So we're gonna go out. Let's see what that does. Opens. Okay, so now it shows all of my recent notes. So you can tell I have my iPhone 16 Pro Max video script here. So we also have audio transcripts, math and notes, highlighting, and collapsible sections. So let's see. So now I'm right into my notes. So now I did not have to put that as one of my apps in my one-page rule. I can just quickly use this side button and boom, it'll have my 7 latest. I can open that. That's cool. Okay, so we have that all set up. The next thing is that camera control that I kind of already showed. So, and last but not least is the new hide apps feature that they have. So say you give your phone to someone that's only supposed to like play with games, like kiddos. So they're asking if you got games on your phone, but you don't want them to mess with, say, any sensitive information. So say you have like your card information or anything in your notes app, you can go ahead and require your Face ID or passcode. So we'll just try that out on, say, the Xbox app. All right, so we'll require. So you can require or you can just hide and require. So if you're hiding it, it will no longer be visible. So it'll be an obscured app appearance and you won't get any alerts from there. So if you do that, where'd it go? So now they have this feature down here. Now you'll see the hidden and it'll come up. I'm gonna take that out before I forget that it's there. All right. That is my full customization of my iPhone 16 Pro Max using iOS 18. Now I know they are going to be introducing iOS 18.1 really soon. I can't believe that we already have another Apple date for October 15th. But if you enjoyed this video or you're still on the fence about deciding if you want to upgrade or not, please be sure to check out my other video on the 4 things you should consider before upgrading. And let me know if you've gotten your hands on the iPhone 16 or what version and what do you like about it. All right, until next time, I'll see you in the next video.